Imagine you were being captured by some people and they were demanding a ransom of 20 Ghana cedi from your parents, telling them that they should pay 20 Ghana cedi for your ransom. But you told them or boldly told them that you are worth more than 20 Ghana cedi and at least they should buy you 50 Ghana cedis. This is the story of Julius Caesar, a Roman aristocrat who frankly had too much confidence, and also the man who has conquered his pirates. When he was just 25 years old, the pirates captured him. They demanded a ransom of 20 talents of silver. Caesar was deeply offended. He insulted them, shouting that he was worth more than at least 50 talents of silver. When he was captured, he was their prisoner. He acted like their boss. He exercised, told them to be quiet while he practiced his speeches, and he was making jokes with them that once he was free, he will crucify every single one of them, and it shall come to pass. The pirate thought it was hilarious until his ransom arrived. Caesar immediately raised a small fleet, hunting them down, and true to his word, had them all be executed. He executed all of them. As a young boy, Caesar lived through chaos. Rome was a republic, but corruption and violence filled its streets. His family had old blood, but little money. Still, Caesar had something greater than wealth, and that is what? That's ambition. From early on, he believed he was destined for greatness. He studied hard, trained in the art of speaking, and became a master of words. People said that when Caesar spoke, crowds listened. He also became a brilliant soldier, brave on the battlefield, earning the loyalty of his men. But Caesar's true power was not just in war, it was in his mind. He knew how to win friends, and even more, how to win the people. He gave games, festivals, and food to the poor. And soon the Roman people adored him. But one thing, then came his greatest adventure, the conquest of Gaul, modern day France and Belgium. For nearly 10 years, Caesar led his armies across rivers, forests, and mountains. He defeated powerful tribes, crushed rebellions, and even crossed into Britain, a land Roman had never dared to conquer. When his reports were read in Roman, people were amazed. Caesar was becoming a legend, but not everyone celebrated. In Rome, powerful senators grew jealous and afraid. They feared Caesar was becoming too strong. His old ally, Pompey the Great, turned against him. The Senate ordered Caesar to give up his army and return to Rome, but Caesar was not a man to bow to orders. In 49 BC, he had a choice that changed history forever. At the edge of the river Rubicon, he paused with his soldiers, and it means that if he crossed it, it meant war with the Rome itself. Caesar looked at the waters and made a profound statement and said, "The die is cast." Then he marched his army across the river, and that started the civil war erupted. Caesar fought Pompey across land and sea. Finally, in Greece, he defeated him. Pompey fled to Egypt, but there he was murdered. When Caesar arrived in Egypt, he met the young queen Cleopatra. Together, they formed both political and personal alliances that shook the ancient world forever. Back in Rome, Caesar returned as a hero. He was made a dictator for life. He reformed the calendar that we use as basis today, gave the land to the poor, strengthened Rome's law, and dreamed of expanding the republic into a great empire. To many, he was the savior of Rome, but to others, he was threat to freedom. People started to become jealous. In the Senate, whispers of conspiracy grew. Senators feared that Caesar wanted to be king, and thus the worth the Roman hated. Among those whispering was Marcus Brutus, a man Caesar trusted like a son. Then came the Ides of March 44 BC. Caesar walked into the Senate. As he took his seat, suddenly the conspirators rose, knives flashed one after another. They stabbed Caesar. As he fought back until he saw Brutus raise his dagger, shocked, he cried out and said, "You Brutus!" With those words, Caesar fell and was stabbed 23 times, his blood staining the floor of the Senate. The great Julius was assassinated. But his death did not save the republic. Instead, it plunged Rome into more wars. His adopted heir, Octavian, later called Augustus, rose to power, becoming the first emperor of Rome. And so, Caesar's dream lived on. Though he died, his name became eternal. For centuries, rulers across the world will call themselves Caesars, from the German Caesars to the Russian Tsar. Julius Caesar, the man who rose from a troubled boy to master of the world, only to be destroyed by those he trusted most. Be careful of the friends that you are always be with. Those who think they love you are those who betrayed you, because Julius Caesar trusted this person too much to the extent that he himself murdered him. He was part of those who assassinated Julius Caesar. If you love this particular video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also don't forget to share this video.